American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Eagle Event Center here on the campus of Hennessey High School as we get set for regional basketball action, and the Lindsay Leopards get set to open up the second round of regional here as they'll take on the hometown Hennessey Eagles here coming up momentarily. Right now on the floor, we've got a tight one going on between the Lady Maroons of Perry and the OCS Lady Saints, the team that the Leopardettes beat last night. And this game has been close the whole time. Neither team has really been able to pull away. The Lady Saints had a 7 or 8 point lead not too long ago, but a 3-point basket from Perry has made it took it to a 1-point game. And of course now 29 seconds left in this one, and the Lady Saints trying to put it away at the free throw line, and we'll kind of give you some bonus coverage of that while we get you set up for this boys game. Again, the Lindsay Leopardettes not playing tonight means that they're in the championship game coming up tomorrow night. They punched their ticket there after a win over this OCS team, so they will take on the Ladybugs of Alva. That game will be at 6 o'clock right here at the Eagle Event Center tomorrow night. And so Leopardettes have already guaranteed themselves a spot in the area tournament next week against or over at Kellyville, I should say. But we'll have to see if they make it there in the really good fashion of being regional champs, meaning you're just one win away from the state tournament, or if they end up going on the consolation side, meaning you have to win 3 to get there. But we'll see what happens there. The Leopards took one on the chin last night to the number 1 team in the state, and the Millwood Falcons. And as Andrew and I talked about it last night, and Millwood showing exactly why they are what they are. I guess I should bring in our broadcast team tonight. Alongside J.D. Scruggs running the live stream, Andrew, ESPN2 Lion, is also alongside running the camera, but he's going to be my color commentator tonight as well. Glenn Shoemake not able to make the trip up here to Hennessey, but Glenn is still on the job. He is going to be down there keeping the stats for us, for the shooting stats, so he'll be sending those to us at halftime and at the end of the game, so that we'll have those numbers for you as well. So appreciate Glenn doing that while he's stuck at home. But Andrew and I called the game last night down there at Lindsay, and Andrew, again, the Leopards 75-31 loss. You don't hang your head on that one. Millwood is just absolutely an outstanding team.
No, it's hard to really hang your head about a game like that. Those guys, if we're honest, they're going to outclass 99% of the Class 3A basketball teams in the state, and the Leopards came out. They had some fight in them. They put in some new offenses, new defenses to try to combat it, but the fact is those guys are just bigger, faster, stronger, quicker, and there's more of them.
There's more, exactly. There is a whole bench full of them. As we saw last night, Coach Williams ended up putting, I think, all 15 of his players in the game at some point, and they still racked up 75 points. It was 45-11 at halftime, ends up 75-31. The Leopards did win the third quarter of that game, but, again, it was just too much Falcons, and the Leopards dropped to 16-9 after that loss, but they're going to come in and take on a Hennessey team 12-14 coming into the game tonight, and Hennessey is coming in get over here where did they actually beat Perry to move to this game, and we'll see how the Leopards will stack up against them. In this one, I understand they start a freshman at the guard position that is he scored 50 a couple of times this season.
That's the story I've heard, and has scored something like a couple of thousand
2,000 points this season. Yep.
Something like that. And so we look for him to be a force to be reckoned with, but it's going to take 5 of them to beat these Leopards. And if the Leopards can come out healthy, come out with some energy, I know they had a hard-fought battle last night where they had to run more than they've probably ever had to run on a basketball court. So if they can come out with some energy tonight, the one high-scoring guy, I think we can take care of. Now, if they come out here and they got 2 or 3 guys dropping bombs like he does, then we might have some trouble.
That's a problem. Well, they do have Hagen Copeland is his name, by the way. Wears number 1. And ask Coach Terry and Coach Wilson, I said, well, so is this Armando's going to have his work cut out for him? And they're actually going to put Isaac Cameron on him. He's a little taller than Armando, and so they're going to use the height and the athleticism of Isaac Cameron to try to keep up with him. But this game now about to end here, and the Lady Saints of OCS take away the 58-53 win over the Lady Maroons of Perry. That means Perry's season has come to an end here in the second round of the regional tournament, and the Lady Saints will move into the consolation finals. They'll take on the hometown Hennessey Lady Eagles. That game will be at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. The winner of that game makes it to area at Kellyville next week. The loser sees their season come to an end. So congratulations to the Lady Saints. Took it on the chin from the Leopardettes last night, but they come up with a 58-53 win here tonight against the Lady Maroons of Perry. So we'll get back to talking about this matchup between the Lindsay Leopards and the Millwood. The Leopards, again, didn't have a lot of success at the game last night. Didn't have anybody in double figures. And, of course, by the second half, Coach Terry had put the bench in, pretty much pulled the starters. And Bryce Cater finishes the game with 2 threes and led with 6 points. That'll kind of tell you what the scoring was like for the Leopards last night. They did get 5 apiece from Isaac Cameron and also 5 from Hunter Russell. But they just could not come up with enough offense to stay with the high-powered Falcons. But, again, a good effort for the Leopards. The other number that was not good for the Leopards, they had 29 turnovers, 32 turnovers, in the ball game. So 32 for them. Only 7 turnovers from Millwood. Leopards did not shoot well from the field. 9 of 39 from the field, just 23%. But Millwood finishes the game 29 of 69, so they put up 30 more shots than the Leopards did, and ended up shooting 42%. They were only 6 of 23 from the three-point at 26%, but they end up 50% from two-point, 23 of 46 on the night. The Leopards were 4 of 18 from 2, 5 of 21 from 3, and again just 9 of 39 on the night from the field. They shot 8 of 17 from the free throw line. Millwood 73% at the free throw line, 11 of 15 on the night. And so that was, again, how the game came away for the Leopards last night. So, again, you really don't know a whole lot about a Hennessey team, and, of course, quick turnaround for the Leopards. The one thing that we talked about, Creed Taylor rolled an ankle right there in that Purcell game, lost him for that. Gave him time to kind of recoup, and then didn't have to play in district. So he had an extra week to recoup, and we saw him come in off the bench last night, and I think the first shot he took was a nothing but net 3.
You got it.
But then, of course, things were already out of hand, and they ended up taking them all out. But I think a lot of what may the success of the Leopards may depend on how Creed's ankle is, how well he can go on that, how is Cater shooting from 3. And, of course, the battle inside, we talked about the point guard for them, and Hagen Copeland, the freshman. They start 4 seniors beside him, and Hunter Weber, number 23, is their big guy inside. He'll go about 6'2", 6'3", really kind of built a lot like Gus Torres is. So we'll see what that matchup looks like tonight and see how that battle manages up inside. But when you look at Hennessey, again, I think you're going to probably see a lot of athleticism. And it comes down to, do you shut down Copeland or do you kind of just let him have his 30 or 40 and don't let anybody else score?
Sure. Yeah, and to reiterate what you're saying about Creed, that really goes for all of them. I think we're going to need all really of our first 7 guys to be good, healthy, come out with some energy. And on the offensive end, they showed last night, even against Millwood, even though the score didn't reflect it, those guys were hustling so hard on defense. I was proud of them. They were moving to stay in front of those guys best they could, just a little bit outclassed as far as skill. But on the offensive end tonight, I would like to see the Leopards, unlike last night where they were having to rush everything, got them totally out of sorts. If we can come down here, run our offenses that we've put in that they're comfortable with at our speed, then I think the guys like Creed, the guys like Cater can take their shots. Hunter Russell, this corner shot he likes so much, if he can get those shots that are comfortable for them, I feel confident that they can handle. And just looking down on the court, look like similarly sized basketball teams. And so we'll see what the talent looks like once they get going.
I think you're right. This ought to be a good one. And again, the way the byes all matched up, Millwood and Leopards both end up with a bye in districts, which meant they were automatically district champs and met up in the first round of regionals yesterday. But then those 2 byes also fall. I mean, you have to follow those all the way through. Well, Blackwell ends up the beneficiary of that. They end up the bye in their second round game. So even though they lost to Alva on Thursday, they get a bye tonight. So they sit and now wait to see who wins this game, and that's who the Leopards or Hennessey will play in the consolation finals then tomorrow afternoon for a chance to move to the area tournament. But you got to get past this one first.
Absolutely. And I'll say this, I forgot to mention it in my spiel just a while ago, but man, if we can get the post entry down to Gus, and if he can get a shot off tonight, he's been great down in the paint of late. He's been good on the rebounds. He's even been good outside from time to time, able to get out and move around on the outside and help the offense move around. So, but if Torres can get busy down low. And I'll even mention Cater. He's been pretty great in the paint whenever he cuts down there. So if we can get the stuff down low that we weren't able to get last night, it's a whole different ball team.
Well, and we were watching them warm up and down here in Copeland. I think Copeland probably goes 6'6", but he went for a massive dunk down here a while ago. Yeah. So he's got ups, and even though he's their point guard, you've got to keep him out of the lane. You can't let him get in the lane and use that at height and that jumping ability to get over you and shoot those shots in the lane. So that's where you're going to have the Gus and the Cater factor inside, that those guys are going to have to step up and knock him down when he comes in the lane, not let him get those easy shots. But on the other end, and you brought up a good point, when you move Torres out of the lane, their big guy gets drug out of the lane too.
Right.
And so that opens that lane up for the Armandos and the Russells and the Taylors who like to drive the lane, to give them that shot too. So, again, I think you said it. The coaches came up with some new offenses and things to try against Millwood. I think the Leopards have got what they need to make this happen and get a chance to play tomorrow afternoon and to move on to Kellyville next week. So we'll see if we can't make that happen. With that, let's send it back over to JD. We'll take a quick timeout. We're about just under 4 minutes away from tip-off here, so don't go away. We're back with more of your American Exchange Bank pregame show from the Eagle Event Center in Hennessey right after this timeout on KBLP Live.
drives down, gives it to Leslie in the right corner. Back up top, Cannon gets a look at three, and it's good! Allen to Russell. Steps through, lays it off the glass and in. Nice move. Oh, nice drive from Hernandez.
Welcome back to the Eagle Event Center here in Hennessey, and still about a minute away from tip-off here. Let's look at quickly some of the area teams, how they are faring in the postseason, and I want to start in Class A. And the Ellick Lady Longhorns, they defeated Empire today by 12, 50-38. They are now in the area consolation finals, a win away from going to the state tournament. So congratulations to the Lady Longhorns. Hopefully they can pull that off. They are waiting for the loser of the Caddo and Ampo girls game. That is the area championship game that will actually should be over now. By the time I get to halftime, I should be able to tell you who won that game. The loser of that game will play Ellick, and that'll be the winner of that game gets to go to state. So congratulations to them. The Maysville Lady Warriors lost in their first round, the game of area, so they are out of Class B. And we'll quickly jump over to the other teams in Class 3A that we worry about. Washington Lady Warriors and the Chandler Lady Lions will play tomorrow night for the championship in that regional. Then who else am I missing here? Comanches girls are out. Davis girls are out. Marlowe and Anadarko girl. Oh, I'm sorry. These are all boys. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong bracket. This is Washington Chandler boys will play tomorrow night for the championship. Marlowe boys will play Anadarko for that championship. Lexington boys and girls are both out. Marlowe girls are in the consolation bracket against Atoka playing. In fact, just played that game. Again, we can maybe get you an update on that score. And that's probably about everybody except Class 4A. We can talk about them in a little bit. We're just about ready to get this game underway, so I'll quit talking about that. Let's look at the starting lineups for these two teams. Again, Hennessey 12-14 on the season. And they will be the home team tonight, obviously, since we are in their arena, and they will be in their home whites. The Leopards will be in their black with the orange numbers and letters. Leopards will be introduced first, and if you'll probably get Kevin to give us a graphic. They put these up on the scoreboard. Number one is Armando Hernandez, the 5'9" junior guard. And number two at forward is Isaac Cameron. He is a 6-foot sophomore. A 6-foot junior, number 10, Hunter Russell. A 6'2" junior, number 23 is Bryce Cater. And then to round out the starting five is the big man inside, the 6'3" junior, number 34, Gus Torres. Leopards are 16-9. The head coach is Devin Terry, assisted by Gavin Wilson. For the Hennessey Eagles, again, they are 12-14 on the season, and they'll start at guard, the guy that we've been talking about. He's just a freshman, but Hagan Copeland is the man that has scored 2,000 points this season. He's scored over 50 a couple of times already this season. The Leopards will have their work cut out shutting him down. Isaac Cameron, I hear, is going to have the task of keeping up with him. Number two is Braden Richardson. He is a senior. Number 5, Camden Richardson. He is also a senior. Number 10, Gunnar Holder, also a senior. And then they'll round out the starting five with the 4th senior on the team, and all 4 of them start. Number 23 is Hunter Weber. He is also a senior. Going down this roster, the only time that I've seen a roster that had, I've got 2 Richardsons, I've got 2 Mrazes, I've got 2 Copelands, and 2 Roots. So out of 15 players, 10 of them all are paired up with the same last name. I'm going to be calling a lot of first names tonight. So we're going to talk about Hagan Copeland because he is the one at the center circle against Isaac Cameron to tip this one away. Glad you're here with us for Lindsay Leopard basketball, presented by the American Exchange Bank. And the Leopards will finally, on a second bat from Cameron, get first chance here. Hennessey sets up man defense here. Hernandez works to the right wing. Cater gets it around him, the Torres screen. Now Torres at the top of the key, right back to Cater. Cater gets a look at three, knocks it down. That's exactly what we needed.
And that's his shot. And he got the comfortable shot. I hope they'll allow us to do that all night long.
And the other way is Camden Richardson, and they wanted the backdoor cut, and Copeland could not get through the screen, so the Leopards get it back. Cater, straightaway three. That one won't drop. Cameron, no. The offensive board and the putback won't go either.
Yeah, that was a nice rebound right there. Easy putback, just a little too much English there.
So now Camden Richardson brings it up. Gets around the screen from Weber. He'll fire a long three off the back iron, no good. Hunter Russell comes away with a miss. Hernandez works it up, goes to Russell on the left wing, around the Cameron screen, goes back to Cameron on the pick and roll. Cameron underneath, knocks it down. 5-0. Leopards on top. Camden around the screen. Goes to Holder. Now Braden back to Camden. Camden into the lane, runs over Hernandez, left a short shot with no whistle on the foul. And down comes Cameron with the miss. He's going to take it all the way to the left elbow. Back up top, Hernandez steps in. Now he'll pull it back out. Straightaway three from Cameron. Everything but the finish. Rebound pulled in by Camden. He will take it coast to coast, lays it up and in. Nice shot from Camden Richardson.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get back there and cut that off.
Step in front of him. Cater. Again, the pick and roll. Back to Cameron. Cameron, spin move down low, up and in. Nice move.
Just running a little 5-out offense here. Individual cutters jumping in there, and really the first cutter each time down the court's been open, so we'll take that all day.
Camden on the handle, top of the key. Goes to Braden on the right wing. Gets a screen from Copeland. Can't get it back to him, though. Straight away Weber for three. That's good. The big man steps out and knocks down a three.
Hard for me to complain about a big boy getting a three.
Pulls the Eagles back within two. 7-5 Leopards. 5:18 left to go here. Russell on the right wing. Goes away from the screen from Torres underneath the basket. Cater, tough shot from behind the glass. Can't get it to go, and then we're going to get a foul called as Copeland came down with the rebound.
It looked like they gave that to Cater. It looked to me like Gus reached in a little bit, but that's not what they saw.
Cater picks up the first foul on the Leopards. They'll come out now, and it's some full court pressure here. Cameron comes down the floor, gives it to Holder, back out top. Camden on the handle. Gets into the lane, jump stops, double team, dumps it down to Weber down low, waits for the flyby, puts the reverse layup up and in, ties the game at 7.
It's a good move.
So Hernandez pushes it across. Backdoor cut from Russell's not there, gets around the screen from Torres. Torres is there on the roll, and then gets the cutter down the lane, and an and one coming up for Isaac Cameron as Cameron's got 6 in the game now. The foul called on number 5, Camden Richardson, his first team foul against the Eagles.
Great find by Torres as he was crashing down to the block and got covered up, but found Cameron cutting wide open.
Hunter Russell checks out. Number 3, Creed Taylor, the 5'11 junior, checks in. Cameron at the free throw line. And free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Braden Richardson the miss. Camden on the handle. Sends it over to Braden on the right wing. Weber around the screen, has Torres in his face, and rejected by Armando Hernandez. Big time block.
Absolutely.
Cater, wide open look from the right wing from 3, doesn't drop. There is Isaac, who had his putback blocked as well, and that time Gunnar Holder comes down with it. Quickly head the other way. Camden has it way out on that right side. He'll come back to Braden between the circles. 9-7, Leopards by 2, 3:45 left here in the first. Camden on the handle again, works to that right wing, gets a screen from Weber, gets to the free throw line, stops, lost a handle on it, and they're going to get caught with Isaac Cameron in his reach in, gets the second team foul, his first personal.
Not so much of a reach in there as the offensive player swinging his arms into his. But that's a foul.
And there's a turnover.
We'll take the steal.
Here comes Isaac the other way. Spin move in the lane. Off the glass. Got the nice roll. It drops in.
Cameron's on a tear down here. Is that 8 for him thus far?
That's 8 for him, yep.
Nice start for Isaac.
11-7. Leopards by 4. 3:15 left here in the first. Camden on the handle. Got away from Cameron. Got to Braden. Left corner 3 on the way is an air ball. Cater has the miss underneath.
Oh, down to Creed.
Creed under the basket too far off the transition. And then misses again on the reverse at the other end. Cater has another rebound. Taylor wide open right corner 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Weber has that miss.
Good open look down in the corner. And we're getting a lot of open looks.
Getting a lot of open looks. You're right. We need to make them go down, but
we'll get there.
Camden around the screen, gets it to the left elbow. Braden back to Copeland now. First time I think I've called his name so far. Oh, and then Holder had Braden wide open down low and threw it away.
They did that. I was afraid that could have been trouble,
yeah,
but
that would have been an easy 2.
Yep.
So Leopards with the ball off of the second Eagles turnover. 11-7, Lindsay by 4. Cater left wing, gets a screen from Cameron. Gets to the right elbow, spins into the lane, steps through, up and in. Nice move from Cater.
Patient move inside right there. A couple of different steps in the step through to get it done.
13-7, Leopards by 6. Camden on the handle, works back towards the middle of the floor. They trap Braden on the wing. It's turned over. We're going to get a reach-in foul, though, and that one will go on Creed Taylor, his first, team's third. Copeland will inbound on the far sideline. Got to get his jersey tucked in first. They'll let Braden catch it top of the key. Reverses the backdoor cut's not there for Camden. Copeland, straightaway 3 is up and good.
Drilled it. Too easy.
Too easy. 13-10. Leopards lead is down to 3. Taylor. Out to Cameron, over to the left side. A missed Crew Flood, check it into the ball game as Torres nearly threw it away there. Cater comes back away with it. Long 3 straight away from Cater's off the back iron. Rebound is tipped by Flood. But Braden Richardson will eventually pull it down, and here comes the Eagles the other way. We approach a minute left here in the first. Leopards hanging on to a 3-point lead. And there is a reach in.
Yeah.
Taylor a little too aggressive right there.
A little too aggressive, yeah. Reaching in, especially on the referee's side.
Yeah.
Right in front of him. It's hard to get away with.
His second is the team's 4th. No free throws yet. Braden will bring it in from the far sideline. Camden gets it out near the half line. Cameron has him picked up there. To the free throw line. Camden steps back and knocks down the free throw line jumper.
Good control not to
travel right there.
Travel right there.
13-12. Leopard lead down to 1. The backdoor cut from Hunter Russell is up and in. Nice cut from Russell.
You bet.
Leopards back up by 3. Camden right wing. 30 seconds left here in the first. Looks like they may be content to work for one here. Maybe not. Number 3 is Bo Vincent, who's in the game. Missed him checking in as well. They dump it down to Weber. Thought better of it. Goes out to Copeland. Left side 3 is on the way and good from Hagan Copeland.
He's warming up.
Ties the game at 15. 8 seconds left. Leopards with time. Russell right wing gets into the lane. Tried to dump it to Cameron. It was tipped. It's loose on the floor. And we'll have a jump ball, and the possession arrow should be with the Eagles, I believe. And it is. 3 seconds left. Leopards are going to need to make sure they don't give up something big right here.
I have not found the possession arrow on this. Oh, there it is. Couldn't find it on the scoreboard. Little red arrow.
Forced Camden to pick up his dribble in the backcourt, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So it was close the whole way, but 15-15 here at the end of one. We'll send it back over to JD. We got a timeout. We're back with more Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
Well, we've played a quarter, but we haven't solved anything. It is tied up at 15-15. Isaac Cameron had 8 of the Leopards' 15 points in that first quarter, and it will be Leopard basketball to start the second.
Yeah, great start for Isaac, and I'm liking what I'm seeing offensively from the Leopards. Lots of good looks. We're leaving a few things a little too open on the defensive end.
Hernandez back in the ball game, has the handle top of the key. Goes to Russell. 3-2 zone here from Hennessey into the right corner for Cater. Back to Hernandez, quickly left side Russell. Inside Cameron, double team, gets it back out to Hernandez for 3. It's off the back iron. Torres skies for a rebound,
Nice
puts
job.
it back in.
Good, strong rebound and put back from Torres, and we've switched out of that 5-out offense there and had a couple of low posts down at the block.
Leopards stay in the man here. Braden takes Hernandez to the wing, and Hernandez strips it, but out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. Braden will step out to throw it in. Not sure what the holdup is here. Well, they finally give it to him. Tried to go to Camden. Cameron has him covered up. Now they get it to him on that right wing. He will back up. Moves over toward between the circles. They're going to set all kinds of screens up top, and Hernandez nearly had another steal. Braden got away from him, but reach in from Hernandez will be his first, team's first here in the second quarter.
Pretty good defense right there. Cameron wasn't giving them anything. Hernandez very nearly coming up with a steal.
Vincent will get the inbounds. Cater has him. Vincent all the way to the rack. Partially blocked on that shot from Cater. Hernandez pushes the other way. Russell, left corner 3. Yes! Hunter Russell for 3.
Did I mention that corner shot for Russell?
He kind of likes that one.
He likes that spot. He's good at it.
5-point Leopard lead, 20-15. Camden, top of the key, gets to the right elbow, strips through, trips and falls, and tipped out of bounds. And they're going to say it is off the Eagles. It will be Leopard basketball. Holder returns. Braden Richardson will get a break. And we're going to have some delay here while we clean up some perspiration off the floor down here. 2015 Leopards by 5. Biggest lead for the Leopards was 6 at 13-7. But, yep, got an official and a player from both teams down there cleaning that up. I think that covers it all.
Good job.
So Hernandez does get the inbounds, brings it up with 6:30 left to go here in the first half. Leopards with the ball in a 5-point lead. Russell stands left side. Back to Hernandez between the circles. Skip it all the way to the left side. Cater short elbow, traveled with it.
Well.
Second turnover on the Leopards.
Yep, just on occasion has a tendency to drag that foot just a little bit.
Little happy there. Camden will walk it up, goes to the right elbow to Vinson. The backdoor cut for Copeland out in the corner. Russell does a good job of running him off the three-point line, though. Back over to Vinson. Goes to work on Cater over on that right wing. Goes baseline, cut off by Cater. Now he'll come back up top to Holder. Give it back to Camden. Camden looks to drive in. Spin move at the free throw line, cut off. Goes down low to Weber. Weber back out left side to Holder.
Good defensive possession here for us.
Vinson, left wing three, rattles out. Hernandez pulls down the miss. And there's a great play over there as Camden Richardson nearly came up with a steal. Number 22 is Freddie Moraz. Moraz, the junior, will check in. Weber will get a breather.
Creed's in
Taylor
for
back.
Armando.
Yep. Armando out. Taylor in. Taylor will run the point now. He'll work right. Sends it back to Russell left side. Down low. Cameron bump out to Taylor for three. Yes!
There we go.
There's the inside-out game, and it works perfect. The Leopards now up by 8. That is their biggest lead of the game at 23-15. And they only gave him 2 for that. And shot missed, and Torres could not ever come up with it. Raz had it underneath, sent it out to the corner to Vincent. They'll put it back up top to Camden. Camden, NBA 3, it's an air ball.
Rushed that one a little bit, I'm afraid. That was a long bomb there.
Cameron will get a well-deserved break. Crew Flood returns for the Leopards.
And Cameron has been down there playing hard.
All game.
Hats off to that youngster.
To Taylor. Wanted to go back over to Russell, but couldn't get there. Now he'll back it back out. Gets the screen now from Torres. Back to Russell, left corner three. No, too strong that time. Backside rebound for Camden. Pushes it ahead and then underneath. Vincent was down there all by himself. Got to get back in D.
Got to get back there. That's if they don't get that one, it's a wasted opportunity because that was too easy.
22-17. Leopard lead is 5 now. And they're going to force Eagles to come out and play some defense here. Cater comes out to get it from Taylor. Holder comes out to play defense on him. Here comes Torres with the screen. Cater to the free throw line, spin move in the lane, and
I
missed what he actually called. Did he call it travel? Oh, 3 or 5 seconds. I don't know what he called, but it's a turnover regardless. Leopards third of the game. Vincent gets the long inbounds, works to that right wing. The backdoor cut. Torres does a great job with help defense, but from behind, I think they're going to get Cater on the foul, and they do. Cater's second is the team's second here in the quarter. This time it is going to put Camden Richardson to the free throw line. First free throws of the night for Hennessey. He'll get a couple here. Free throw up and good for Camden Richardson. He's got 5 in the ball game now. Cuts the lead to 4 at 22-18. 3:50 left to go here in the first half. Second free throw is also good. 22-19, one possession game.
See if we're going to go X again.
Oh, and they're going to call a walk on Hernandez.
Oh, no.
Dragging the pivot foot. 4th turnover now on the Leopards. You can't have.
Now, and here in the playoffs, we've got to eliminate the little silly infractions here.
Yes. Crew Flood face-to-face with Camden Richardson. Vincent on the handle, top of the key, dances with our Hernandez, sends it out to Holder on the right wing. Richardson gets it back. Gets the elbow shove off on Flood. It doesn't work. Goes to work again, gets to the left side, dumps it down to Vincent in the left corner, into the lane, all the way to the right side. Holder's three is on the way from there, off the front of the iron, no good, but there's a rebound from Vincent. Resets. Mraz, the layup in the lane is good.
Good find right there.
Offensive board, second chance points. 1 point lead for the Leopards now. Flood underneath Torres, back out in the left corner for Hernandez. And he wanted to go back up to Taylor. Taylor took it right back away and then sends it under Hernandez, and Hernandez gets it.
A lot of contact right there, too.
24-21, Leopards back up by 3. Vincent again on the handle, gets it to Mraz. Copeland left wing. Russell runs him off the line again. Gets it back up top to Holder. Right wing Vincent drives into the lane, strip. Torres comes away with the turnover. Taylor, top of the key, drives the right side of the lane and moves back out, and they'll get the reach in on the flyby. Bo Vincent picks up his first. That's just the second foul that they've called on Hennessey this ballgame. He's got one, and the Camden Richardson's got one. That's it. Hernandez in the backcourt off the inbounds. We've got 2:20 left to go here in the first half. Leopards have a 3-point lead in the basketball. Taylor down the baseline. Out to Russell, three-pointer left wing. Everything but go down. And there's Hernandez stealing another rebound. Timeout called by Coach Devin Terry. The Leopards will take one here. 3-point lead with 2:10 left in the first half. Lindsay on top. We'll take a break, come back to the Eagle Event Center in Hennessey right after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
(24-21) Leopards by 3. We've got 2:10 left here in the second quarter. It will be Leopards basketball out of the timeout. Cameron, Russell, Hernandez, Taylor, and Cater on the floor. And, yeah, apparently there must be some blood on the floor, and they're looking to make sure somebody is not cut or bleeding somewhere. And checking jerseys and arms.
Yep.
And
they're going to find it. Well, real quickly, while we got a little break here, I just was going to mention I'm within nearly arm's length to Coach Dale Howell, who was a coach here at Lindsay, high school basketball coach at Lindsay through the bulk of the 90s. Coached my brother in those classes, and as well as his daughter Amy, who's a Leopard graduate, a couple of years ahead of me. So good to see those folks. Haven't seen them in a lot of years, and they reside here in Hennessey.
Yeah.
There you go. Old friends right there.
About ready to go back to action. Leopards with the basketball. Taylor will get it into Cater in the backcourt. He's picked up back there by Braden Richardson. Cater gets around a screen from Taylor. Goes back to Taylor between the circles. Cater looks to try to post up inside. Torres is out of the game right now, so he is the big guy, and the ball loose.
Almost lost it.
And nearly lost it, and Cater still can't save it inbounds. The Leopards will turn it over.
Creed tried to bounce it off of a Hennessey player. It went through them, hit our guy.
Fifth turnover on the Leopards, and here comes the Eagles down by 3 with 1:45 left in the first half, I should say. Braden around the screen from Copeland, back to Copeland, run him off the line underneath, got it to Holder. Good defense underneath, though. Forced him to bring it back out. Camden on the handle. Steps through a double team. Dumps it to Weber. Out to Braden. His three from the right wing is up and good.
That one.
It's the fourth three of the first half for the Eagles, and they've tied the game again at 24. Pick and roll. Cater trying to get one up. Can't get it to drop, but he will get the contact. Again, great job of keeping that foot down till you could kind of get where you needed to be. And
he did. He got the ball. He turned around, realized he was behind the backboard there. Didn't really have a place to go. So really good job being patient right there and finding a place to go with it.
Foul was called on Braden Richardson. I'm not sure now if that's correct. I have to double check who that foul was actually called on, but Cater goes 2 for 2 at the line, puts the Leopards back up by 2, 26-24. He's got 7 in the ball game now. We hit a minute left. Copeland lost it out in the corner. He's trapped. And he will throw it off of Russell and out of bounds. It will stay with the Eagles. And nope, they're going to actually call the timeout from the bench to save the possession. 54 seconds left. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll come back to Hennessey right after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We're located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Hennessey basketball out of the timeout. Copeland gets the long inbounds from Camden Richardson. Works to the right wing, stops there, gives it to Braden. The backdoor cut was not there, out of bounds, and the officials look at each other and say it is definitely off the Leopards, and I would agree with that.
Yeah, I would too.
So it will be Hennessey basketball. Under their own basket, 45 seconds left. They trail the Leopards by 2. Camden to inbounds, gets it to Weber, top of the key. And Hernandez played that perfectly, stole it, lays it up at the other end.
Wow, nice anticipation right there. I didn't even see it coming. Neither did anybody in the white and blue.
Leopards up by 4 now, 30 seconds left. Camden again goes to work on Cameron, gets into the free throw line, stops, dumps it up top. Braden's three, back of the rim, straight up and drops through. 28-27, Leopards with the 1-point lead with 20 seconds left. Would expect a final shot here. Possession arrow does belong to Hennessey, however, so they'll get the ball to start the third quarter. Cater dances with it. We get down to 7, down to 6. Got to go. Double teamed to the free throw line. Russell had plenty of time to actually catch that and make a good shot.
Just didn't have the awareness to know what he had left right there.
Just turned and chunked it, but the Leopards will be out by 1 at 28-27 here at halftime. We're going to send it over to JD. We'll take a timeout and figure out our officially unofficial stats from the first half. We'll be back with more in your American Exchange Bank halftime show from the Eagle Event Center in Hennessey right after this on KBLP Live.
Limits Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS Athletics and Academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season. Lingman Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oil-filled electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
Hey Lindsay community, my name is Christian Torres and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
We're back here at halftime as we are Leopards are up by 1, 28-27 over the Hennessey Eagles. And we get to our officially unofficial halftime stats, and we'll start with the scoring for Hennessey. 3 players have 6 points, and Hagan Copeland has 2 threes for his 6 points. Braden Richardson has 2 threes for his 6. Camden Richardson also has 6 points and has 2 for 2 at the free throw line, the only free throws that were shot in the first half by Hennessey. 5 points from Hunter Webb. He also has a 3-point basket. And then a 2 apiece from Bo Vinson and also Freddie Mraz. And I've got, again, Hennessey just 2 for 2 at the free throw line with those 2 free throws from Camden Richardson. For the Lindsay Leopards, they are led by Isaac Cameron, had 8 points in that first quarter. Leads the way at 7 in the first half from Bryce Cater. And then we go to 5 points from Hunter Russell, 4 from Armando Hernandez. Excuse me, and then 2 apiece from Creed Taylor and Gus Torres. The Leopards are 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. 11 rebounds for the Leopards, 10 from Hennessey. The Leopards with 5 turnovers and Hennessey with 6 here at halftime. And Glenn sent us the shooting numbers, and Glenn, I modified your numbers for Hennessey by 1. The Hennessey goes 5 of 11. From 2 points, and also 5 of 10 from 3 point, 10 of 21 from the field, and for Hennessey in that first half. But the Leopards are 10 of 15 from 2, 2 of 10 from the 3 points. They end up 12 of 27 from the field, 44%. So both teams shooting well, 43-44% range. I think they're both getting the looks they want. They're kind of getting to do what they want. It's going to come down to, I think the difference right now is you've got Hennessey with 5 threes in that first half. Mm-hmm. The Leopards only had 2, had some great open looks at 3, though. If you get those to drop, this is a completely different ballgame.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like the feeling for me is that the Leopards slightly more in control of this, I would say, than Hennessey is at this time. The Leopards very much in control of their own destiny here. If they just tighten up the screws just a little bit defensively, I think they'll be in fine shape if we can get a few more of these threes to fall. But also we're getting good looks inside and a couple of uncharacteristic misses from Isaac, 1 or 2. Cater, 1 or 2 misses down low that normally would fall for us. I think they'll tighten that up. And they'll warm up here a little bit in the second half is my prediction. And we're going to lock down these Hennessey players here on defense.
Well, there's been 3 ties in the first half so far. They tied at 7. They were tied at 15. They were tied at 24. Hennessey's never led in the game. Mm-hmm. They've tied us 3 times. Yep. The Leopards have led or tied since the opening tip. Biggest lead for the Leopards has been 7. They were up 22-15 at one point in that second quarter, and then watched Hennessey come back on a 6-0 run to pull it back to a 1-point game, and then end up tying it at 24. So,
and the reason for that little run that we went on were some errant passes down here, just not taking care of the ball, and that's another key that probably we need to mention. We tend to do this sometimes is get a little loosey-goosey with our passes or a little lazy with our passes. We tighten that up, we're in good shape.
So Hennessey with the basketball as we start the second quarter. Braden Richardson gets it from Cameron on the right wing and then threw it away if the Leopards can come away with it. Cameron on the floor with it. He can't get it out of there, but I think we'll get a tie ball. Cameron Richardson and Isaac Cameron, and the Leopards will turn around and get the ball right back off the alternating possession. Greg Peary alongside Andrew Lyon, J.D. Scruggs, Kevin Scruggs here in Hennessey. Hernandez gets it to Cameron. Fakes the handoff to Cater, takes it right to the rack and lays it in. Great play design, puts him in double figures.
And pretty simple, really. Cameron just turned around and cut and ended up wide open.
30-27 Leopards. Camden on the handle, double teamed. Backs out into that right corner, tries to go baseline. Great defense, steps on the sideline. A good turnover. Number 7 on Hennessey, and here comes the Leopards. Let's see if we can add to that 3-point lead. Cater will inbound to Hernandez in the backcourt. They'll bring it up. Stops top of the key, gives it to Torres, and they back completely off at Torres.
They better be careful. He's dropped a 3 or 2 this year.
And Cater's pass nearly stolen away. And the backdoor cut from Russell gets him an easy one underneath, and a nice find from Torres.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hard to miss that one. He's wide open on the cut.
Camden tries to drive down, leaves it for Braden. 3 right wing is up and good. That's his third 3 of the game. It's right back to a 2-point game. Leopards are going to have to get out on that 3-point line.
Yeah, we've got to contest those shots.
There's Torres left wing. Now he goes to work on Weber underneath, gets double teamed and turns it over, and then Hernandez nearly came back with the steal, but he'll get whistled for the foul. His second will be the first here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and I'd like to see Gus just turn around, go to the hole right there.
Yep.
Hey, he's a big body guy. He's strong.
Got
and
quick
he can
feet.
shoot. He does. So
Camden around a screen from Weber to the Copeland at the free throw line, sends it back out to Weber. His 3's off the front of the iron, no good. Russell had it knocked away from him. Copeland gets it back, blocked by Hernandez. Braden gets it back. 3 from the left side from Holder won't go. Weber underneath, trying to get away from Torres, and he shuffled his feet and turns it over.
good job by Torres. I was watching his hands right there. He was careful. He was being aggressive, but careful not to get too handsy. And that's hard to do down in the paint like that.
Big time. So here comes Hernandez. Leopards with the ball, 2-point lead. Torres, top of the key, back over left side. Hernandez around to Torres screen, back between the circles, Cameron. Russell right wing, back up top for Torres. Cater gets it, works behind the Torres screen. 3-ball on the way is good.
Nice shot.
Bryce Cater's second 3 of the game.
Almost stolen by Hernandez there as you were writing down your numbers. But I believe.
And they're going to give it to the Leopards.
Wow.
They are going to call it a turnover.
I honestly felt like Armando knocked it out, but they didn't see it that way.
Cater to inbounds. And dangerous pass.
Yes, those lobs just kill me.
Hernandez gets it to Cater high on that right side. He's got Holder on him. Gets around to Cameron screen. Torres will give it back to Hernandez. They'll reset against this 3-2 zone.
Back to that 5 out there for a minute, and now we put Isaac down at a low post.
Russell, the back door for Torres.
Hey.
And Torres with the reverse layup. Puts the Leopards back up by 7, matches their biggest lead of the game. And here comes Camden the other way. Shot is blocked, but I think they're going to get Torres with the reach in there. A little too much body with that one.
Yep, that's a good call.
So first personal on Gus, second team foul in the quarter. But that will put Camden Richardson right back at the line again. He's the only Eagle that has shot free throws here tonight, and he was 2 for 2 in that second quarter. He's got 6 points in the ballgame. Try to cut into that Leopard 7-point lead. He does. He remains perfect at the line, 3 for 3. Second attempt from Camden Richardson, and he got a kind roll off the rim that time.
The shooter's roll.
5-point Leopard lead, 37-32, 5 minutes left here in the third. Cater, long 3 off the front of the iron, no good. Rebound is tipped, and Copeland will come away with it, and we're going to get a reach-in foul on Hernandez.
Yep.
Doing his best to try to tie that up.
He was. He got him on the arm, though. I agree with that call.
So Hernandez's third is the third team foul in the quarter. Camden Richardson brings it up. His team down by 5. Braden right wing is trapped, fell down with it. The ball is loose on the floor. I can't see it from this angle, but and they're going to call a jump ball.
No.
It'll be Hennessey ball regardless. Said Hunter was on the sideline out of bounds while he had his hand on the ball. That's out of bounds. Still looking. Finally gets it to Weber on that right wing. He'll back up. Torres stays in front of him. He'll hand it off to Braden. Camden right down the middle of the lane. Tough shot. Won't go. Rebound loose. Tipped by Torres. Cater comes away with it. Gives it up to Hernandez. He'll bring it up. Works left. Goes away from the Torres screen, sends it over to the right corner. Russell for three, rounds out, and Cater trying to come up with a rebound. He does. Cameron to the free throw line, spin move into the lane, got his man in the air, can't get it to drop, and Torres can't pull it down either. That time Holder comes away with it.
Beautiful move from Cameron right there, just wouldn't fall.
So Braden now on the handle, his team down by 5, 3:50 left in the third. To the free throw line, jumper on the way, front of the rim, no good, and Hernandez with the rebound, ahead to Cater left wing. Gets into the lane, stops, got his man in the air, can't get it to go, but he'll get free throws. Foul called on Camden Richardson, his second. That's just the third foul that's been called on Hennessey this whole game.
They've been letting a lot of contact happen down there. Not a bloodbath, but they're letting them play.
First free throw from Cater is good. He's got 11 in the ball game now. He's put the Leopards back up by 6. Can make it 7 with a second free throw here. And he got it. He's 4 for 4 at the line.
Good job. I like to see us making free throws tonight. We found out how important those can be
No
in that
kidding.
girls game last night with all that were shot in that fourth quarter.
Braden on the handle. Got a double screen set up. They go back to Copeland. Wanted the step back three, run off the line, but he found Mraz wide open underneath, and he blew the layup.
We're lucky there. That was an easy bucket.
Cater around the screen from Torres. Hernandez gets it right wing, right back to Cater. Wide open three is on the way. No, Torres tips the rebound, and Taylor had it stripped, and it goes right to Cater. Floater in the lane is up and good from Cater.
That was an off-balance, very off-balance shot. He got it to go somehow.
41-32, Leopards by 9. That is their biggest lead of the game, and it goes right back to 6 as Camden Richardson knocks down a three. How many attempts Camden's had? That's his first 3 of the game, and there's the shot in the lane from Hernandez.
Nice job, Hernandez in the paint.
He's got 6 in the game. Leopards back up by 8. Camden top of the key. Cameron on the defense. 2:20 left to go here in the third quarter. Mraz with the screen. 3 ball, not there. Rebound tipped out. Taylor can't come up with it. Braden Richardson does. Copeland left wing 3 on the way. Back iron, no good. Isaac Cameron had it. Came down with it and knocked out of bounds.
Off his
own man. Had Cater right there under him, and he hit it. He came down with it, and Cater knocks it out of bounds. Mraz to Braden underneath Copeland. The ball is loose, and that is going to be number 4 on Armando.
Oh.
4th team foul in the quarter, but that is also number 4 on Armando. And that'll get Hunter Russell back up off the bench. Armando will sit with that 4th foul. Camden Richardson the inbounds, lobs it all the way up top to Braden. Reverses back to his right. Taylor knocks the ball loose. Turnover, number 10. Ahead in transition. Russell got it.
Excellent pass.
10-point Leopard lead, 45-35, a minute 45 left. Camden trying to get away from Cameron, can't do it. Cater knocks the ball loose if he can save it.
Oh, I think they said his foot was over the line down here. Oh, good effort. Very good hustle.
Oh, and Cater's hurt. He's asking to come out. That's not a good sign. He is hobbling to the bench, and the crew flood will check in for the Leopards.
I bet we'll see more of him.
I certainly hope you are right. And timeout is going to be called by Hennessey. That play was not going well. 45-35, Leopards by 10. We've got a minute 38 left here in the third. We'll take a timeout. Come back to Hennessey after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Municipal Hospital is dedicated to providing quality service to our local community, and we're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy and successful basketball season. Go Leopards!
We've got 1:38 left to go here in the third quarter. The Leopards have their biggest lead of the night at 10 at 45-35, but it will be Hennessey basketball on their end of the floor out of the timeout. Again, Cater on the bench did something there on that play where he came up with the steal, so hopefully he will be back. Camden works on Cameron. Gets all the way into the lane. Tough shot, won't go. Torres had the rebound, and it was tipped, and they're going to say Torres the last to touch it.
That's too bad. Hunter was actually letting that go on purpose.
Yep, because he thought it was off of one of the Eagles, and now
I think they're going to talk about it.
They're going to talk about it. Maybe we're looking at blood here. They're going to say Camden Richardson's got blood on him. So we will apparently have to have a timeout here while they attend to Camden Richardson real quick. 45-35, Leopards by 10.
Yeah, I really thought in this situation he's got to come out and get subbed.
Well, what they're going to do is he's actually going to change jerseys.
Okay, so he goes to number 11 now.
Yep. So Camden is no longer wearing number 5. He is wearing number 11. We're about ready to get back to action here. He will be the one throwing the ball in underneath his own basket here. His team down by 10. Right back into him. Cameron does a good job of running him off the line. Takes it right at Torres, and he'll get free throws.
Yep.
Got to get there just a little quicker, but Gus will pick up his second. And again, that is 5, 6, 7, 11 fouls they've called on the Leopards tonight. They've called 3 on Hennessey. Camden knocks down a free throw. He's the only one from Hennessey that shot it, and he's 5 for 5.
That's pretty good statistics.
Yeah. Cater back in the ball game. That's a good sign. Flood will check out. Camden readies for his second free throw attempt, and that one is also good. He's got 13 in the ball game. 8-point Leopard lead. Taylor walks the ball up the floor with 1:15 left to go. We've got whistles.
Somebody
going
on the bench or on the stands.
Somebody over there on the Leopard side of the floor is fixing to be asked to leave.
Okay.
Yep. So that taken care of. Yep. Had to have one of the kids over there maybe said something. But they're
oh, no. We've lost 2 or 3 fans here. I don't know if it was the whole group kicked out or what. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I started to say they're literally just about escorting all of the Leopard fans out.
I'd lost for words here.
I've never seen that happen.
Wholesale ejections here. And it looks like maybe 1 or 2 more working on an ejection.
Yeah. I don't know what. I don't know what could have been said that you would actually send everybody in a whole section out of the gym.
Well, and I happen to know most of the ladies there. Of the ladies there, and most of them pretty nice gals, if I do say so.
I would have to agree with that, but I'm at a loss. And there's actually, of course, the athletic director, Tommy Ferguson, over there visiting with, I'm assuming that would be the athletic director from Hennessey as well, but trying to figure out exactly what's going on and what was said or why or what the discussion is. But, again, this is a long stoppage here as we try to figure out what's happening here when one of the officials, literally the female official, walked over and insisted that whole section of fans be ejected.
That beats all I ever saw,
yeah,
Greg.
I'm with you. I have not ever seen that many fans ejected at one time. So I don't know what the resolution is so far.
We've got athletic directors down there. We've got law enforcement down there. It doesn't look like anybody's particularly rowdy at this moment.
I would
just
agree.
Talking, but that's what, 5 or 6 folks?
Yep. And I think what they've agreed is they'll let them stay in the gym, but they have to go up. They can't be down by the floor.
Okay.
So they may let them come in, but they're going to make them go up high where the official can't hear what they're saying.
Well, that seems a little more fair under the circumstances, but
yeah, we'll see. Leopards will get the ball. We're finally back to action. 1:15 left. Leopards with the ball in an 8-point lead. Oh, the backdoor cut. Torres got it. Nice move. The Leopards are back up by 10, 47-37, a minute to go. Up top, Camden. Braden. Get it to Copeland in the right corner, run off the line, sends it back up top. Braden looks to drive in. Now Vincent on the handle. Takes Cater to the baseline, cut off.
Good defense.
Back to Copeland. Copeland steps through a double team, throws it at the rim, and it won't go. And Taylor will pull down the rebound.
Good job. Good defensive series right there from several Leopards.
30 seconds left in the quarter. Leopards with the ball in a 10-point lead. Taylor on the handle. Vincent on the defense. Oh, now they've got Cameron underneath. Back over to Russell. That's his sweet spot. Nailed it. Hunter for 3. 50-37. Leopards by 13. 10 seconds left. And we'll get a foul.
Bit of a bump there from Isaac and Gus. I bet it's going to be Isaac here.
And they do get Isaac with his 3rd personal. And Camden Richardson back to the free throw line. He's made a living there tonight for the Eagles.
He has indeed. Is this 7 and 8?
7 and 8.
And
so far,
so
he's
far.
6 for 6. Can I get the reverse announcer's jinx on him? Not yet.
Not going to happen. I think he sinks this one for sure.
I think you're probably right.
Is that the jinx we're looking for?
Hey, he's perfect. 7 for 7. He's got to make it, right? 8.1 seconds left here in the third. Leopards are still up by 12. But Camden Richardson still has a free throw coming. And that worked.
Got him.
Got him. He missed it. Cameron pulls down a miss. The Leopards have got time, 2 seconds, and Cater traveled with it.
It was close.
And the Leopards are intent on taking out somebody down here from the Leopard cheerleaders because that's twice they've thrown the ball in that direction.
They have been targeted a couple of times.
50-38, Leopards by 12, 9/10 of a second left here in the third quarter. It will be Hennessey ball, though. Need to make sure you don't foul right here. Braden tips it. Torres intercepts it. That'll be the end of the third. 50-38.
Leopards taking control here in the third.
Let's see if they can finish this one out. Find themselves with a chance to go to the area tournament tomorrow. We'll do that right after this here on KBLP Live.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 40. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198. And visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
We are back to start the fourth quarter, and it will be Hennessey basketball when we do. They trail the Leopards by 12. Leopards outscore Hennessey 20-11 in that quarter. This game was all tied up at 15 at the end of one, and it was just a one-point game at halftime. Leopards with the one-point lead, and now they are up by 12, seeing if they can finish this one out and move into the consolation finals here tomorrow afternoon. Camden Richardson gets the inbounds from Braden Richardson. Camden works to the left. They set a couple of screens for him. He gets to the lane. Scoop shot up and good. That was too easy.
Yes.
50-40. Leopard lead down to 10. Here comes the full court press. Cater across to Cameron. Over to Russell. That's his shot, and he got it again.
Oh, no. Silly foul there by Cater.
Well, and that's number 3 on Cater. First team foul here in the fourth. 53-40. Leopards up by 13, which is now ties their biggest lead of the game. They're going to run this same play again. This time they do not let Camden go either way, but he splits the double team, gets into the lane, and we'll have another reach-in called on the Leopards on Bryce Cater, and that'll be number 4.
2 quick ones right there for Cater.
Leopards cannot get away from getting the fouls called, and they're going to bring one man out with 4 fouls and put another one in that has 4 as Hernandez returns.
Well, he's got 4 fouls and fresh legs at the moment.
There you go. Braden to Copeland, gets down to the low post, puts up a tough shot, and it won't go. Hernandez with the miss. Leopards with the ball now, 13-point lead. Hernandez has Copeland on him. He waits on a screen from Torres. Just flips it to Torres, gives it right back to Hernandez to the free throw line, out to Taylor. Taylor goes right, gets to the elbow, retreats, goes back inside, dumps it out to the left corner. There's Russell again. Same result.
He's on fire.
Fourth 3 of the game for Hunter Russell. 56-40. Leopards by 16 now. Camden jump stops in the lane, missed the shot. It's out of bounds, and that should have been, I thought, Leopard ball. I thought Camden knocked that one out. They're going to give it back to him.
Yep, I would agree with that as well.
So Hennessey basketball. Braden Richardson will inbounds. Still trying to find somebody, and finally finds Weber out on that left wing. Torres pushes him all the way out to the half line. Hernandez with the steal and the runaway layup.
Nice job. That's a couple of those for Armando tonight.
18-point Leopard lead, 58-40. 6:28 left in the ball game. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll come back to Hennessey after this. This is Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
Looking for your next adventure? Head to Morris Motorsports in Chickasha. We carry top brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, and Honda. Plus, we offer a full-service and parts department. Whether it's ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, or accessories, we've got what you're looking for. Visit morrismotorsports.com or give us a call at 405-224-6113. At Morris Motorsports, we don't just sell machines, we sell fun.
.628 left in the ball game. 58-40. Leopards with an 18-point lead, but Hennessey with the basketball. Camden Richardson sent it to Braden, right wing. Gets a screen from Copeland. Gets it all the way into the corner. Holder back to Copeland. Hands it to Weber between the circles. Right behind him, he hands it back to Camden. Camden looks to get around the screen from Weber. They double team him, get it out to Braden. Braden at the three-point line. Can't get a handle on the ball. Now he does. He's going to take it right down the lane, and tough floater in the lane, but he got it to go.
Yeah, nice little shot there. It was contested, but athletic move. Good shot.
Torres trapped, got it away to Russell, and Russell
timeout Cater.
Bailed out as Coach Terry says.
I said Cater. Wrong coach. Coach
Wrong
Terry.
coach. 30-second timeout. Let's take it with them. We'll come back right after this. This is Leopard Basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
.550 left in the ball game. Leopards still hanging on to a 16-point lead. They do have the basketball out of the timeout. A lot of time left here, Andrew, but I think this is one of those be patient, work the clock, and get nothing but good shots here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no reason to go out of our own element. Just take care of the ball here.
And turn it over there. Russell drives the baseline, tried to dump it over to Torres, but he bounces it off the standard behind the backboard, and that's out of bounds. That's 8 turnovers on the Leopards now. Camden Richardson sends it to Braden right wing. Braden for 3, won't drop. Copeland in the lane comes down with the rebound, and seriously.
I have no idea.
Where that foul came from, I don't know. They called it on Isaac Cameron. That's his 4th.
I didn't see a thing right there.
There was hardly anything there. Camden Richardson fires a 3 straight away that won't go, and Holder can't come up with the rebound and knocks it out of bounds. But that is, the foul count is just unbelievably off.
What are we at?
5, 10, 13 to 3.
13 to 3.
13 to 3, the foul difference. Cameron ahead.
There we go.
Russell was wide open the other end is what I was fixing to say, and he got an easy basket out of it.
There you go. Take what they give you. Take care of the ball.
18-point Leopard lead again as we hit 5 minutes left in the ball game. Braden nearly traveled with it. Comes back, gets into the lane, steps through, puts up a tough floater, won't drop. Torres skies for that miss. They try to trap Taylor. He gets it away instead. Cameron across to Torres. The reverse layup from the big man is up and in. He's got 8 in the ball game, and the Leopards threatening to run away with this one with a 20-point lead. Underneath, Weber gets knocked down by Torres. Torres will pick up foul number 3. 13 foul, 14 foul, I'm sorry.
Weber lowered a shoulder into Torres and knocked himself down, I believe.
Weber to the line, knocks it down. He's got 6 in the ball game now. Cuts the lead to 19 at 62-43. Got them both. 7 points in the game for Weber.
Excellent free throw shooting by the Eagles tonight. I'm impressed with that.
9 out of 10 so far. Mraz will check in for Hennessey. Torres.
Oh.
Bounced it off the backboard trying to get it to Russell. Taylor steals it back. If they could come up with it, they don't. Copeland does. Copeland finally gets under control enough to put a shot in, and they're going to give him an and one.
Man.
The Leopards cannot breathe without getting a foul call on them.
And by the way, that was supposed to be an alley-oop down there, and Russell didn't recognize it.
Vincent's going to check in for Holder. The foul was called. Who did they get that foul on? I'm trying to look up on the board here and see if I can figure it out. I missed it. It does put Copeland at the line for the and one, though. Knocks it down. And again in transition. And wait, there's a foul on Hennessey. Really? Freddie Mraz. Just the 4th foul called on Hennessey in this game. Russell at the free throw line to shoot 2. And knocks the first one off the front of the rim.
I think we've got a hex on us when it comes to free throws or something.
Well,
we've got some good shooters that just coming up short.
Yep. Leopards still lead by 15. 4:20 left in the ball game. Russell does knock the second one down. 63-47 Leopards. We've got 4:15 left. Taylor went for the steal, missed it. Braden up top for Weber, hands it behind him to Camden. Camden gets around the screen from Weber. And again, Cameron didn't even touch him. He slid past him, didn't even touch him.
Pulled his hands back.
This is that's 5 on Cameron.
Is that 5 for him?
That's 5 on Cameron.
Well,
they're not pulling him out. So I missed something here. They're just showing 4 on the scoreboard. So I've got something wrong somewhere, and I'm glad I do.
Good mistake.
Even though, Camden Richardson does what he does and knocks down one and misses the second one, though. Vincent, no. Started to check in, and they decided to wait. Now they'll send him up to the scorer's table. 2 for 3 at the stripe that time for Camden. 63-49, Leopards by 14. There's still a lot of time left here, 4:07. Full court pressure. Cater on the handle. Ahead to Taylor. Across the timeline. Works to the right wing. Here comes the trap. Avoids it, gets into the lane, and
there's a foul.
They're going to call the fouls now because Hennessy's wanting to foul to stop the clock. So
he's probably right.
They're going to start calling them now.
Mm-hmm.
The Camden's third personal. Just the second team foul in the quarter. So no free throws yet. Taylor to inbounds. All the way into the backcourt for Cater. He'll bring it back across the timeline. They'll look to trap. Gets it away to Cameron over that right side. Again, they'll come track Isaac. Isaac down the sideline into the corner for Torres. Torres, no look pass over to Cater, left wing. Cater into the lane, and a reach-in foul called. They'll get that one on Gunnar Holder.
Yeah.
That'll just be his first, team's third.
Now all of a sudden we're getting ticky-tack.
They're going to call the ticky-tack foul so that Hennessey can get us for shooting free throws. Taylor to inbound under his own basket with 3:41 left. Leopards still have a 14-point lead. Up top, Cater turns down to 3. Taylor left wing, goes baseline, back to Cameron at the free throw line. Cameron to the rack, sends it back out to Russell, to Taylor. Taylor back out to Cameron. Dangerous pass right there from Taylor. Leopards just looking to run some clock here. Taylor, the no-look pass underneath for Torres, and they're going to say that he was fouled.
No shot.
Will not let him have the continuation since this is not the NBA. Holder's second, just the team's fourth, so the next one will finally put the Leopards in the bonus. Lob it into the lane. Torres, that was actually intended for, I think, Cater. Taylor's going to fire a three that doesn't go. Cater knocks the ball loose from Camden, but out of bounds.
Lucky he didn't pick up number 5.
Number 5 right there, absolutely. Taylor out of the game. Hernandez returns, puts those fresh legs back out there. Clock runs with 3:10 left in the ball game. Leopards still up by 14. Camden on the handle. To the free throw line. Behind him to Braden. Braden looks to drive in. Spins around. Cater on the defense. Sends it back out. Off the glass. Shot won't drop. Cater skies for the miss. Ahead in transition. Isaac Cameron to the rack. Puts it in. He'll get an and one. Copeland picks up just his first personal. That is finally team foul number 5. So the Leopards will be in the bonus now with 2:48 left. Isaac with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. And it's short, but Hernandez an offensive rebound, and then he's fouled by Braden Richardson. That's a big-time rebound right there from Hernandez.
It was. And this may be a long 2 minutes and 40 seconds.
A lot of free throws here in this fourth quarter.
Excuse me, 2 minutes 46.
Yeah, get it right. Come on, come on.
My fault.
Armando knocks down his first free throw of the night. Puts the Leopards up by 17. And make it 18.
Right.
He's 2 for 2. 67-49 Leopards. Here comes Camden Richardson. Drives the right side of the lane, blows the layup. Torres comes up with the rebound.
Torres might have got a finger on it.
Hernandez to the left wing for Cater. Cater to the baseline, sends it back up top. Cameron. Leopards will play keep away. Just try to run some clock right here. Down to 2:25 left. Trap comes to Cameron. Gets it away to Hernandez. Into the left corner for Cater. Again, they'll come trap. And knocked out of bounds, but they're going to call the foul on Camden Richardson. That'll be his 4th. Free throws coming up for Bryce Cater. This will be his 3rd trip to the line tonight. First one of 2 is up and good. This one could put the Leopards back up by 20. That would match their biggest lead of the game, but it won't drop. Weber with the miss. Braden drives down. Shot won't drop. Weber has the offensive board and then has it stripped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. Camden the inbound on the baseline. Up top. Weber stole the pass. I think it was intended for Braden. Braden has it straight away. They'll leave him alone for 3. Knocks it down. He
got that one.
That's his 4th 3 tonight. He's got 14 points in the ball game and timeout on the floor. 68-52. Leopards by 16. We'll be back after this timeout. Leopard basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Physical Therapy Central in Lindsay, Oklahoma is here for you, whether you're a dedicated athlete or you're just trying to navigate your new normal. Our team is dedicated to providing quality service to make your experience as easy as possible. We're wishing our Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful basketball season.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Leopards basketball out of the timeout. Full court pressure. Cameron races away from the trap, gets it over to Cater. Cater across the timeline to Cameron. Now just play keep away and hit free throws. Cameron into the lane, sends it out into the right corner. Russell's going to fire the 3. That won't drop. Hernandez comes away with the offensive board, though.
He is sneaky coming in on those offensive rebounds.
Holder picks up the foul. That is the 7th rebound tonight for Armando. 68-52 Leopards, and Armando misses a free throw. Weber returns. Mraz will sit. A minute 41 left in the ball game. The Leopards looking to close this one out with a 69-52 lead now with that second free throw from Hernandez. Camden drives down, runs over, and there's a charge. Oh.
Blocking foul.
Yeah.
Hard to call that one. The
female official called it a charge. This guy on this side called it a block.
Well, and I don't know what the right call is there. His feet really weren't set for a count, but he got flat ran over. So, yeah.
So Hernandez does get called for his 5th personal. He will foul out with a minute 35 left.
Excellent effort, Armando.
He finishes with 11 points, 7 rebounds tonight. Camden Richardson to the free throw line again, where he has been a bunch tonight. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was number 12. This will be free throw number 13 tonight for Richardson. By himself, he shot more free throws than the Leopards have. He does hit the second one. 69-54. Cater trapped, gets it away to Taylor. No, Taylor lost it. Vincent comes up with it, and he traveled with it. He hit that floater in there, but he traveled with it ahead of that. So
a little lucky break there.
Leopards still have a 15-point lead, 69-54. Taylor gets the inbounds, gets away from a double team, gets it to Cameron, ahead to Russell. Russell pulls back out, sends it all the way over to Cater. Cater to the baseline, Torres. And they'll call the foul over in the corner. Torres will go to the line.
Wow.
Vincent picks up the foul, his second. So Guest to the free throw line for the first time tonight. He's got 8 points in the ball game. First one on the way. He does. Got the shooter's roll off of it. Puts the Leopards up by 16. Again, there's still 1:17 left in the ball game, but that one was ugly. Sorry, Gus. That was just an ugly free throw after such a nice, pretty one the first time. Holder fires a three from the right wing. That doesn't go. Cater skies for the rebound. That's his 7th board tonight. Taylor gives it right back to Cater. Trap comes. He steps through, gives it to Torres underneath. Out to Taylor. Over to
there's travel, I think.
Yep, Taylor traveled with it. 9th turnover of the game on the Leopards. Weber returns. Vincent will check out. 56 seconds left. This Hennessey team, a very young team. They've got 5 freshmen on the roster, but 4 seniors, so they all start the ball game. Copeland, the only one who's not a senior from those starters, as Camden can't get that one to go. Cater comes down, and classy move right there. Cameron could have put that layup in, and the Leopards now are just going to run out the final 35 seconds here. Pick up win number 17 on the season as Cater steps through the double team. Holder will pick up the foul. That'll be his 4th. Well, that's actually his 5th. He will foul out of the game. So Gunnar Holder is going to foul out with just 31 seconds left. And Leopards have held him scoreless tonight. He doesn't finish with any points. Did have a couple of rebounds, but Cater back at the line, knocks down the first of 2 free throws. Puts the Leopards back up by 17, make it 18. 72-54. And the head coach, Dallas Hunt, will send his subs into the game, and Coach Devin Terry will do the exact same. And so the Leopards
good game.
Will pick up a big-time win here. Crew Flood checks back into the ball game along with, Flood's coming out of the game. Number 11, Zach Howey, the sophomore in the game. Number 4 is Maverick Dodson, the junior. Number 15 is Reed Dorman, the freshman. Number 14 is Abel Williams, the freshman. And who am I missing? Number 32 is Dutton Taylor, the junior. For Hennessey, number 45, Titan Root goes up against Taylor, misses the shot. Rebound on the backside by Dorman. 14 seconds left as Dorman brings it up, and he'll give it up to Dodson, and he'll just stand and hold it for the final 10 seconds. 72-54, our final score. The Leopards pick up win number 17, and more importantly, they move into the consolation finals here in Hennessey to take on Blackwell, who have benefited from a bye today to move into the championship game tomorrow. So Blackwell Lindsay at Hennessey, 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. The winner moves to the area tournament, and that game will be at 2:30 next Thursday over in Kellyville, but you got to win the one tomorrow first. So 2:30 tomorrow afternoon right here, Lindsay and Blackwell.
Right on. I thought this game was a far cry from what we saw last night. Leopards were pretty fundamentally sound tonight, took care of the basketball a little better, shot better, They didn't play bad defense last night, but excellent defense again tonight. Hats off to the guys. It was a whole different ball game, and happy to walk out of here with a win.
Big time. Let's send it back over to JD. We'll take a quick timeout. Come back with your officially unofficial stats. Wrap it up for tonight from the Eagle Event Center right after this on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that. You, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay-owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
Welcome back to the Eagle Event Center here in Hennessey. We wrap it up for tonight. The Lindsay Leopards with a 72-54 win over the Hennessey Eagles. It was a big-time win. The Eagles never led in this game. There was several ties earlier in the game, but the Leopards took over in the third quarter and really never looked back after that. Had a 20-point lead a couple of times, ended up winning the game by 18. Again, at 72-54. At our officially unofficial stats from this one for Hennessey. His career here at Hennessey with 20 points tonight. He leads the way with two players in double figures. And Braden Richardson, the senior, I don't know if those guys are cousins or brothers, but Braden and Camden both finish in double figures, 20 and 14, as Braden has the 14 points. Then 9 points from Hagan Copeland, the freshman. He will be big-time good by the time he gets back here as a senior, just a freshman and playing as well as he does. 7 points from Hunter Weber. Again, he's also a senior. That was his last game. And then 4 points from Freddie Mraz and 2 points from Bo Vinson, the other freshman, one of the other freshmen on this team, to round out the scoring for Hennessey. I had them 14 of 16 from the free throw line. They shot very well from the free throw line tonight. The Lindsay Leopards had 4 players in double figures tonight, and it was Hunter Russell night. 21 points tonight. He had 4 threes in the ball game. Big time night from Hunter Russell. 21 points, 17 from Bryce Cater, 12 from Isaac Cameron, and 11 from Armando Hernandez. And those are for the 4 players in double figures for the Leopards. And Gus Torres on the outside looking in finished with 9 points tonight. And then 2 points from Creed Taylor. That rounds out the scoring for the Leopards, and I had the Leopards 12 of 18 from the free throw line. They finally picked up some free throws there in that fourth quarter to get to the 18 free throws on the night. 28-15, the Leopards out-rebound Hennessey tonight. And the Leopards forced 14 turnovers on Hennessey, and the Leopards just had 9 by my unofficial count tonight, so a good night from a turnover standpoint for the Leopards. Glenn just sent me his shooting numbers. Let's see what these look like as we wrap it up here. Looks like the Leopards end up I got to make sure I can make proper sense out of here. 21 of 27 tonight from the field, from 2-point. If I'm reading that right, that is unreal. That is 78% from the field. Is that right? That is unreal.
Wow.
21 of 27, 6 of 19 from 3-point, and something about that doesn't read right to me.
Well, it's unofficial.
Yeah. So that would be a total of 21 of 27 overall. I've got to get that right. 21 of 27 would be the total. We were 12. We may have to get Glenn on speakerphone.
You think so?
But
21 of 27, 78%. If he's got those numbers right.
6 of 19 from, and that may just be 27 of 46 would be the overall total. I believe there is 59%. How's that?
That sounds better.
Maybe 21 of 27 for the quarter. 27 of 46 overall for the Leopards, and 59% from the field. 16 of 48 for Hennessey from the field, just 33%. And Glenn is actually trying to call me. I don't know if I can do this. Let's try this. Let me see if I can hold my phone up.
All right, this is interesting.
This is going to get really interesting here. We're going to try to get Glenn Shoemake on speakerphone and see if he can. We'll let him do this live over speakerphone.
You're killing me, Greg. You're killing me.
Hey, I got to do whatever I can do.
You're on air, Greg. Go.
Glenn, we got you on air. You read your stats for us.
Okay, we were 21 for 27 from 2-point range. We were 11 for 12 in the second half from 2-point range. We only missed one 2-point shot. We were 6 for 19 from 3-point range for 32%, and a total of 27 for 46% for 59% from the field, which is a great shooting night for the Leopards. For Hennessey, they were 8 for 27 from 2-point range for 30%. They were 8 for 21 from 3-point range for 38%, for a total of 16 for 48 for 33% for the Hennessey Eagles. And that is the shooting numbers for the regional semifinals at Hennessey for the Lindsay Leopards.
So, Glenn, since you watched this game and you've heard mine and Andrew's takes on it, what do you think about the Leopards' efforts tonight?
Well, I think they took care of the ball very well. I think that was key. They had a very good game plan on defense to shut down their best player, that number 5 that ended up going to number 11. I'm not sure what his name was, but they had a great game plan to shut him down, and they hit shots. You know, things look great when you're hitting shots, but taking care of the basketball was key, and they also did very well at the free throw line as well as shooting. But you know, I like the way they came out the second half. Sometimes when you're in a do or die game, you get a little nervous at the start, but this win will really carry over and really bolster them tomorrow. Been in that situation a lot of times, so they should come out with a lot of confidence tomorrow, and they've played there. They know they can win. I just hope Creed Taylor's healthy, and hopefully we don't foul as much or get as many fouls called on us as we got.
Maybe we won't get any fans ejected tomorrow night too, but
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we won't mention names, will we?
Not at all. Not at all. So
We don't want to mention those names, but now my report that word travels fast was one person, we won't say who, said, "Come on, ref," and that was it, and that they ejected the whole 3 rows of people right there.
That's a little extreme in my opinion. Sorry.
Yeah, but she was that lady, I think, was a little sensitive, obviously, but I've never seen that where you eject and then they played Let's Make a Deal and said, "You guys just sit up top where we can't hear you." So anyway,
well, Glenn,
great game by the Leopards, and excited to watch the games tomorrow. I will not be there tomorrow either, but I will definitely be charting, and I've got IV infusion tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to make it, but I will be watching, and I can chart with one hand. So
fantastic. Well, that's good, because when Andrew starts doing math, I get concerned. He does a great job of keeping up with everything. It's just when he starts doing math, no. Hey,
I'm not going to argue with you on that.
But Glenn,
Andrew,
I appreciate it very much.
Andrew does a great job. Both of you guys do a great job, and very entertaining and very informative.
Well, thank you, Glenn. Appreciate your help, man. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
You bet.
All right.
See you.
Ben Shoemake from back home in
Isn't he supposed to say like "back to you, Greg"?
Back to you, Greg. Something like that. Yeah, I know what they do when you do a remote report like that. Something like that. Oh, again, thank you, Glenn, for doing that. I really appreciate him taking care of those stats for us tonight and allowing us to be able to do what we need to do here. With that, we need to get out of here before they decide to close us up in here. Big thank you to J.D. Scruggs over here on the live stream. Andrew Lyon helping me out with the color tonight. Great job.
Sir. Thank you. You as well.
And Kevin and Jeter over here on the camera. And, of course, Jason Wallenberg, I think, was running our FM side at 105.1 KBLP back in Lindsay. Appreciate him as well. For everyone at KBLP, my name is Greg Peary. We're going to say goodnight from the Eagle Event Center. Again, scheduled tomorrow, 2:30 tip-off scheduled for the Leopards. They'll play the consolation finals against Blackwell, and then hopefully pick up a win there to move to the area tournament. And then the girls' championship game, the Lindsay Leopardettes, the Alva Ladybugs. And we'll take that game at 6 o'clock. And so we'll get to hang out in Hennessey for a while tomorrow. Again, we're going to say goodnight until we see you here tomorrow afternoon. Remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
Super C Mart in Lindsay is proud to cheer on our Leopards and Leopardettes. Come see us for all your game day snacks, or bounce back from a late night of Leopard basketball with one of our goodies from the bakery section. And make sure to download our app so you never miss a deal. Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.